morning, Britain. Rise and shine. It's a beautiful day. Make yourself a cup of tea, relax and keep watching. Today's subject is migration. You might remember the giant civil war in Sweden, where almost 5 million people lost their lives. The war was caused by Swedish house mafia, the former house music band, which turned out to be a great terrorist organization. They were the ones involved in all of the criminal acts performed during the war. At the present time, the war is coming to an end, and all the terrorist members are now buried at Ales stones. Today we have a special guest among us, all the way from the detention center in Liverpool. Please welcome 17-year-old Alexander Starr. Welcome, Alexander. It's a real pleasure to have you here today.
Why, thank you. It's a real pleasure to be here.
How are you today, Alexander?
I'm splendid.
So, tell me, Alexander, how does it feel to finally be set free from being held in an immigration center for so long?
Feels quite nice being able to breathe in fresh air without having to worry about being knocked down by other inmates during courtyard hours or having guards staring at you. I haven't got much of a family anymore now that I lost my mom, dad and little sister in an attack carried out by the so-called Swedish house mafia 3 weeks ago. So the only thing I feel I have left to live for is my girlfriend, who earlier came to get me when I was released. All I can say is that the toughest time for me here have been these last 3 weeks, knowing that there would be 3 less collecting me at the prison gates as I walk out.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Alexander. I can't imagine what you must be going through. May I ask what a daily life inside the detention center was like?
Every morning they would wake us up at around 7 a.m. when it was time for breakfast. I recall one day having to fight for a piece of toast. This guy went up to me and just stole my toast and ate, and at the same time I was quite moody, so I took back what was mine and pushed him over, which then became a fight where the guard had to break it up. Anyway, sometime after lunch we would get our only hour of sunlight in the courtyard. At around 6 p.m. we had our last meal of the day. The meal and the courtyard hours were pretty much the only things we had to look forward to and occasionally visiting hours, which in my case were very few since I only had my girlfriend.
Oh, poor thing. Sounds horrible.
Oh, it was.
Anyways, so what made you come to the UK?
Well, I've always dreamt of coming to the UK and starting my own double-decker sightseeing company. And since the Swedish house mafia already has taken over parts of France, Germany and now Sweden, I felt that it would be safer here. The UK is pretty close to Sweden too, so...
Oh, so you plan on starting your own double-decker firm? Interesting. When do you believe you are ready to fulfill this dream of yours?
Well, as a fugitive of the law, some rights are taken away from you for a few years. That's why fugitives have such a hard time getting a new job. I see myself starting my double-decker company in a couple of years from now on, when I'm welcomed back into society again. Hopefully I've started a family of my own then and making a living of this company of mine.
Sounds great, Alexander. I wish you the best of luck with your future plans and take good care of yourself.
Why, thank you.
This was all for this broadcast. Tune in again tomorrow for our next broadcast, and thanks for watching.